In a few moments, I'm going to be sharing with you a host of insider secrets from my upcoming book, The Power of the Alignment Eye, how minor realignments and focus will flat out supercharge your life. As we get started, consider what's been happening over the past 2 decades. The Internet has revolutionized how we do business. Email, smartphones, Google searches, YouTube, eBay, a huge expansion in servers on the World Wide Web providing a dizzying array of information. Cluttered desks are much more common, and it could be leading to a cluttered mind. Sometimes we may even feel our brain is about to explode from all the information and opportunities available. Let's look at the life of a real estate investor who may be considering buy, fix, and hold, wholesaling, rehabbing, buy, fix, sell, short selling, who has normal household responsibilities.
Honey, will you fix that faucet?
Add to this key relationship areas they want to maintain: spiritual, mental, emotional, physical exercise, their family and social and financial objectives, and their usual household chores.
Honey, will you fix that faucet?
Now add to this enterprising life a strong desire to enjoy key relationships, activities with the family, the kids, maybe a work-related cruise, and factor in the need to hold a job, to get some sleep, and the challenges of life.
Honey, will you fix that faucet?
Add in the honey-dos, honey-don'ts, and the shoulda, woulda, couldas. And is it any wonder we feel like our mind is about to explode? So what of those dreams and our goals? That vacation in the mountains, catching a salty breeze on a Caribbean island, enjoying some R&R on a relaxing cruise, or more time chasing the little white ball, or simply more quality time with family. Isn't this why we get up and get after it every morning? To enjoy more of the good things life has to offer while we still have the health to enjoy it? Enter the power of the alignment eye. The more aligned you are with the things you want, the more powerfully you can attract them. Mark Victor Hansen and Robert Allen from their book The 1-Minute Millionaire. One person aligned with Source is more powerful than 1,000,000 who are not. Esther Hicks of Abraham Hicks. The quicker you align your present behavior with the behavior of people who have, are achieving, and are experiencing the results to which you aspire, the faster you can get those results. In fact, the result will so closely follow the behavior alignment it will seem instant. Dan Kennedy, No BS Wealth Attraction. The reality is, in this room, many of us are already highly motivated, possibly even goal-oriented, or you would not even be here. Yet what would happen if we really cranked up our focus and got aligned with infinite intelligence? I predict it would flat out supercharge our lives. 97% of Americans do not have written goals, and 84% don't even have goals in mind. And what is the result? Meet Mr. Angry and Ms. Sad. Life seems frustrating. They may be getting by, but they give up on daily reaching for their full potential. And while this Harvard study on goal setting is an urban myth, this study from the Dominican University is not. People with written goals simply achieve 50% more. 50%! The purpose of using the dollar bill model is for mental clarity. In this case, it's clarity about the power of alignment in goal setting. It's a practical model based on a common object readily available, and you will easily recall its simplicity by looking at the back of a $1 bill. Focus for a moment on the pyramid. It is architecturally a very powerful structure. It has 4 sides and 4 corners, and each cornerstone must be placed exactly for a successful structure. Picture those 4 stones and their corners as the 4 pillars for business success. Every business or person has 2 primary necessities. First, to be effective, which represents their power. Second, to be efficient, which represents processing speed. Successful businesses continually make improvements and realign their focus on increasing power and speed. In both business and key relationships, we increase power through enhancing our self-discipline and improving our professional networking skills. We gain speed as we increase trust, first with ourselves, then associates, and doing more work at the speed of thought, all with focus. our ability to exercise control over our actions in 10 key areas through what Brian Tracy calls the miracle of self-discipline will work wonders to improve our feeling of power. I use a nonsense mnemonic to remember all 10, and you may want to do the same. More on this later. Notice the pyramid is split. The upper portion with the I represents us and the 7 key relationships which define who we are. Our work, our business, is not us. Our key relationships are truly separate from our work or business life. The 7 key relationships are internal, the relationships we have with ourselves, and external, relationships with others beyond self. Our internal relationships encompass our spiritual life, including our basis of a system of faith, our mental and emotional life, including education, and our physical body, influenced heavily by our health, wellness, and exercise practices. External relationships include our family and close friends, social relationships, our career, and our financial life. So just what is success? The definition that seems most applicable across a broad spectrum of people is success is a progressive realization of predetermined, worthwhile personal goals, attributed to Paul J. Meyer, founder of Success Motivation Institute. In my over 30 years of study, I have adopted 2 success maxims profound in any language. Success is what you attract by the person you have become, quoting Jim Rohn, and our level of success is in direct proportion to our ability to embrace stress, a quote from Marshall Silver. What if we're not making the progress we expect? Is it simply because our goals are not clearly defined, as Paul J. Meyer advocated? Is it really that simple? Not often. What is the effect of limiting beliefs? Are those not as successful missing a critical gene? Is there one dominant trait common to all who succeed? Research has shown that there is in fact one common characteristic of all who achieve long-term success, even greater than intellect, and that trait is grit. Grit is a combination of courage, persistence, and a dash of the killer instinct. It is like a lightning rod, connecting our internal relationships, the spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical realm with our business life. So what will be the end result once our goals lead us to mastering the power of the alignment I? Joy, a life in balance and filled with joy. So let's get started with our study of the power of the alignment I.